Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions November 20, 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. November 20, 2025 Newshound Guru Tishwash article. The National Bank of Iraq announces the completion of its transition to the new global standard, SWIFT MIX. Quote, "The completion of this transformation embodies the bank's commitment to keeping pace with the latest international standards in payment systems." November 20, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. I want you to understand something. Once the zeros are removed, it's not going to be 25,000 x $3.22 or $4.25. That's not going to happen. The zeros are going to be deleted. Your 25,000 dinar now is 25 dinars x $3.22 or $4.25. I have 5 million Iraqi dinars. After they delete the zeros, multiply that. Let's just say, to be on the safe side, just use their $3.22. My 5 million dinars is now worth $16,100. I'm not mad at that. I'll take it. I know a lot of you think you're going to be instant millionaires. November 20, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Omar. The Central Bank of Iraq has confirmed they're moving forward with the plan of dropping the zeros from their currency. This means they are redenominating the dinar. They haven't provided a strict timeline yet. Frank. Yes, they are. They're going to get rid of the 3-0 currency notes and replace them with lower notes. That is the definition of a redenominating. All we need is a date for this mountain of promises. November 20, 2025 Newshound. Intel Guru MNT Goat. On my Wednesday call to Iraq, I was told that we should look for more directions from the CBI to the citizens on how to switch out their larger notes for the lower denominations. My CBI contact refused to give me an exact date as to when the switch out would occur, but my common sense says it is very close, as the CBI is going to publish the directions for the switch out. I was also told to watch for the Al-Sudani government and the completion of it. I was also reminded to watch for further information about the accession to the WTO, which I was reminded would be a signal to us. November 20, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK, article. The National Bank of Iraq, NBI, successfully completes the transition to the new global standard SWIFT MX. They want us to know they have successfully completed the transition to the new global standard, which allows blockchain ledger to track all movement. Necessary steps EMO. This is the new ISO 20220 system or model for Iraq and their banks. Lots of good articles today. I think I will be wearing that gold shirt soon. November 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 People insist this is a LOP. It's so ridiculous. How in the world can somebody think they're going to take the physical currency in their hand, take a pair of scissors and cut the 3 zeros out? A LOP is when you add zeros to the exchange rate. To say the word LOP is beyond stupid. Inflation is less than 1%. Where in the world does a LOP come into the conversation? November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy. Be careful of all the articles out there that talk about the exchange rate. It's okay to talk about them. It's another thing to get overly hyped for them. The truth of the matter is nobody's going to know until the actual exchange rate comes out, or until they get on the Forex. That's when the truth will come out. November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The HCL. Everybody thinks that we have to wait for that. I don't believe that's the case, and here's why. Governor-elect has full legal power to change the exchange rate any single day he wants. There's no vote required. Central Bank Law No. 56 of 2004, Article 27. The CBI board alone decides the rate. Parliament cannot stop him. He has already done it twice, in 2021 and 2023. He can do it again tomorrow morning if he chooses. You don't have to worry about Parliament, because the HCL is going to take place afterwards, once elect does a real effective exchange rate. November 19, 2025 Newshound. Intel Guru Walking Stick question. What do you think about the statement Sudani made when he said, "In the fourth quarter of 2025 we will bring you your purchasing power to your currency, we will add value to it. It has to be voted on." That's what they're doing. He didn't lie. They're voting on the 2025 budget, and everything that's in that 25 will be reflected in the 26, which is the new exchange rate. Because the budgets are voted on before the new year. You're seeing 25 activating the new exchange rate, and you're going to see 26 show the new exchange rate. November 19, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU to clear up some misconceptions. When you exchange your currency, many are thinking that they will get a SAR, suspicious activity report, and have to explain how and where they got the large sum of money. Usually a SAR is filed by the bank if they do not know the source, and the amount is over $10,000. This is an international event whereby the banks know exactly how and from where the money came. You have a F&C report, not a SAR. A free and clear report absolves you from having to explain because everyone knows exactly what is going on. Your account will not be locked up by the feds. November 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 Why do you think the WTO was in your country, Iraqi citizens? Because they know that the rate is about to come out. That's the only way the borders can be protected with the WTO. November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Sandy Ingram The reason why Iraqi dinar investors may want to be more than concerned about the next PM's priorities is the development road project is on the agenda. We want that to stay on the agenda because many of us are thinking once Iraq becomes an international trading hub they will have little choice about increasing the value of their currency. November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Pimpy When I talk about lopping off the zeros, they're talking about take it off the nominal rate, the numbers on the notes. They're not losing any purchasing power. 25,000 times the currency exchange rate .00076 equals $19. If you take the zeros off, and that includes the exchange rate, 25 times .76 is still $19. They haven't lost any purchasing power whatsoever. The only thing that's changed is the nominal value. The numbers on the currency is called a nominal value. They still have purchasing power whether it's a 25 dinar or 25,000 dinar, because they take the 3 zeros off the currency and it comes off the exchange rate. That's how they maintain their value. November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman The need is to get the rate ready first and then pass the laws because it's going to be cheaper for them to do so. When they pass these laws it is going to be far cheaper to the country of Iraq than they would be if they were today. In other words, the plan would be to make it cheaper, more stable, make the system work better for Iraq. The architects of this have been brilliant. I'm fascinated on how well they've done. The last 72 hours the elections have been done, banking rails are live, they're making fuel at home, gold and reserves are higher than advertised, BIS application filed and accepted for review. Things are working quietly in the background. Alak has the legal button in his hands. Let's hope he pushes it. November 19, 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT Goat article. Talabani calls for expediting the enactment of the oil and gas law. Quote, "We are in favor of quickly passing the oil and gas law during the new session of the Iraqi parliament. The Kurds have been the hold-up all along in getting the law passed, now it's parliament. But parliament does not yet have the bill from the cabinet, plus they must now wait for the new session and the elections." November 19, 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground Report. Omar. Iraq's Economic Plan Summary Oliver Wyman August. In 2024 to 2025 collaboration and preparation phase with the international partners. In 2026 official implementation phase kicks off. Then they say from 2026 to 2028 is the expected timeline for the currency value to increase as part of the broader economic stability and growth strategy. Frank. That's the float. All of this is in the Oliver Wyman report? I'm stunned. I'm shell-shocked. I'm extremely surprised. No wonder Sadani said, in the fourth quarter. No wonder Sadani said, in the fourth quarter. No wonder he said all the things he's saying because everything Sadani said is in this report. November 19, 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Have they passed HCL yet? They have passed parts, we need to see it all passed and I hear it soon. November 19, 2025 Newshound Guru Tishwash article. Talabani calls for expediting the enactment of the oil and gas law. Quote. The Deputy Prime Minister explained, "We are in favor of quickly passing the oil and gas law during the new session of the Iraqi parliament." Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net